Make sure that's gonna work. Oh shoot. I forgot to turn something on. Get the chat up for something so I can see everything. Perfect. Okay. So for Twitch broadcaster is good. Open up the chat, minimize. There we go. All right. That's really nice. I can hear it. So I think what we're gonna. I just opened this up because I'm like, oh, I need to do something real quick. I just don't remember where it's at. What is this? We want like low or something. We want low because Epic it works fine unless I'm streaming. So that's what I wanted to do. So we're fine there. Okay. I think we're all set. I know there's gonna be ad running in about 10 seconds, so we're just gonna hold off for a little bit. We do have some stuff done. So I do have one thing uploaded, which actually has a, I think, has, hoping it's not in here. These are fine. I don't care about those. There's a, we go here and we go here, animations. No results. That's a funny thing because when I imported this, I swore I saw it have animations. We have the starter content, which allows us to have our Manny and Quinn. We created a map. We have a blueprint for our character. So we have our blueprints. And then our viewport. We could add a mesh. There's a mini one. I didn't mean to. I'm trying to. You know, tell me what it is. Where it's at. Dang, it doesn't. Cape. Oh, it's off to the right. You guys get. Okay, so physical asset is meshes are physical. Oh, so I guess the mesh is just what it's gonna look like. So I guess we can eventually change it later. So let's do peasants. This is it looks UE4. We don't want that one. We want the other one. Yeah, we want that one. I think that one's the UE5 one. So we can swap him. Okay, so he's tall. I don't think it matters if he's a little bit over. Yeah, he's kind of tall. Perfect. So we can compile. Get this working. Stop it. Failed to save correctly. So, and there's no, like... Oh wait, it should be up at the top. Is it at the bottom? Okay, that's weird. Well, what we could do actually is just so it saved it. So if we drag this out, so we have it worked. I don't know why it's like, oh, it didn't save. Whatever, it worked. It's fine. Now what are we doing? We have our character. We need to. It's not saving. If it doesn't save, we'll just switch it out. So let's do Quinn. Or Manny. Huh. I thought. So that's just this one. We can see what happens and we. Okay, so. Hey, how you doing, Boom? Just trying to figure out why it's not working. It worked before. I think that was UE4. Nope, that's the 5. See, okay, so continue. So it failed. Move file was unable to move. Character 2. Air code 32. What's that? Unreal. Hopefully you're having a good day. So processor application. Okay, so let's save because it's not going to be able to save. Close. Oh, what are we doing? Like I said, I was trying to game a little bit while I was working on going through a course, and Battlefield 6 sucks balls. So I'm like, I'm done with playing it. We're just gonna slowly go through this. I don't remember where we're at. I have so much crap. Go here. Project. Oh, I didn't put it there. I put it here. Oh, I enjoyed it. It's just the fact where they're still having issues where like someone else can shoot me with a shotgun one time, but it takes me 6 shots at the same distance. And I'm like, okay, that's dumb. Or I get a ton of hit markers and I don't do damage. But the beta was fine. The beta was perfectly fine. There was no issues with the beta. So yeah, hang on, I gotta remember where I saved this stupid game project. There we go. Let's see if I just open this straight up. But yeah, that's what I was. I mean, I liked it. I heard a lot of bad things about Call of Duty, but I'm sitting there thinking, I'm like, what? Create export, failed to load outer for resource. What the hell does that even mean? Failed to... The cutting issues not loading the... okay, we can try that. Let's try that, I guess. But yeah, I mean, I don't know. A lot of people are complaining about COD, and I'm like, well, I mean, in COD, at least when I shoot somebody, you know, at least you know, did what it was supposed. I mean, I hit them. I do damage. Yeah, I guess that was one of the lowest rating ones, and it's kind of funny too. I'm like, geez, that's because like people. Oh, I'm gonna complain because I can't pause during a solo, which I completely understand if you're playing a solo. But if you're, I don't know, yeah. I mean, you should be able to pause it. That was just them being stupid. Shoot, I was in your stream recently too, and I don't remember what you were doing. I was kind of watching, and I was kind of doing some other stuff. Oh my gosh. I think it's done. Oh. Okay, so it's still doing it. So if we go into our blueprints, okay, so see. Oh, thanks for the follow. I do anonymous follows, so I'm not gonna shout anybody out or anything, because unless you want to talk, that's fine. Oh yeah, let me do this. I almost forgot. I think it's. I'll just do it over here. Cut out. There we go. Oh, it's an unrecognized command. Maybe I just didn't finish. There we go. I know Boom's in here, so I'll give Boom a shout out. Right, I'll probably give him another one later. Yeah, I know Boom does a lot of like very like so I'm like way down here, and then Boom's like way up here, like flying and sword and knows a ton of stuff, and a lot of stuff goes on in there. Like you start typing words and like stuff explodes on the screen, and the cat goes flying around. It's crazy. It's all craziness. It's great fun too. All the buttons, yes. How do you handle this? We will just force delete. So here's the first issue I'm seeing. I don't. Source. I have a public. I have that, so I think I can delete both of these. I don't think there's anything in there. And then what I'm going to do is I move this here. And we want to do intermediate and saved again. Files. Yeah, I've been trying to learn some songs as well by ear, and I can't. I'm horrible at that. I've tried and tried and tried, and it just fails. Okay, so we can try this again. I don't know what's going on and why. No. I don't know what I grabbed. Please let me grab something. All right. Clear. Close. I might just have to create a whole new project again, because this is dumb. I've didn't have my C++ class there. So if I do, oops, nope, we don't want to do that. I don't know what I did. Oh, okay. So let's try this again. We had a character, we had our player character, and then we wanted a public and a private. So if we create the class, oops. Get rid of that. Live code, and live code is kind of interesting. I heard you don't, like, if you're doing anything with the adding U function or anything with the reflection system, you don't want to use live coding. So reload all. I probably should have waited though. It's done. Well, here's this again. There wasn't any issue, so it deleted properly. Oh, you want to know what? I forgot. I did a. Probably could have just used my I used Git, so I probably could have just used the Git. Was it GitHub desktop to fix this? Oops. There. All right, let me do this again. Oh my gosh. Player character, close. Let's open this back up again. Got this. Move some of this around again. Move this back up here. No, I will need it protected, and I will need it. So, the guy I'm watching, he says to have 2 public areas. One is for the getters and setters, which is this bottom one, and the other one he said. Let me check. Okay, it's not. The other one he said is, for everything else. But since we don't have anything quite yet, let me think. So we're good there. We're good here. So now we have our C++ cast is now available again. So we have here, so we can create a blueprint based on this class. We're going to put them in blueprints, character, create player character C, whatever, I guess that's fine. Okay. Yeah, I don't know what was going on. Like, there's a player character. Oh, we'll switch that BP. Okay. So let's see if we can do this again. It's not opening. Okay, let me close out of. Oh, I did something over there. I don't know what I did. Let's try running it real quick. It's gonna take a second. Yeah. Yeah, I'm not the best at this. I'm still learning. I know enough to get the character moving, and I'm starting to. And I went through videos twice about like equipping or picking up a weapon, but I'm not gonna have an inventory yet because I got to go figure out how to do one of those. But basically, so the game's that I'm working on is gonna be kind of long to make, just because. But I'm kind of looking at it basically involving, well, if you take like Stardew Valley, except for instead of being where you have like your farm in one area, you can kind of go around in the outskirts a little bit to the village and the different areas, and then you can go up into the mine to go down to like floor 100, I think is the lowest. So mine's going to be more like open world, so you can, like, you had to have your farm near a town. And what would be kind of cool, which I probably won't do at least yet, is to have your farm, and then you would like zone out into the world, so where people are. So like how I guess WoW does it now, where you can see people from like other servers, but they're in your battle group type of thing, so you can basically see like a select, or actually Grand Theft Auto would be probably a pretty perfect one. So you can see up to like maybe 20 or 30 people in the area, and you can, I don't know if I have it so you can jump between, but I think it would kind of neat to have something like that, so you can kind of go out and meet different people. You can jump between the different area or different like instances or whatever. But like I said, that's way off. I don't even understand how to do that. But I'd like to try to make it from just like a solo game into more like a just like a multiplayer type game, I guess. But yeah, so it also is going to have like I wanted to have fishing, so there's going to be like streams and like ponds and lakes. You have what, fishing, and then you have like farming, so you know you can use your instrument to like till the ground. Like maybe like a shovel. You'd kind of go around throwing down seeds, and you can have like something to water like a watering can. But I'm trying to think of something other than a watering can. What else we have? And then you know fighting as well, so you can go out. And then like gathering, so you can kind of go out. Like, hey, there's a quest to kill like 5 goblins or something. You can go do that, or there might be another quest to, hey, you know, go pick up some mushrooms or something. So you can go grab that and then turn that in to get either money or an item or something like that. And then cooking. But like I said, this is gonna be a very long time. But those are kind of some of the things that I would like to incorporate. So I kind of have an idea of how to make like our scoped enums, because we're probably going to need that. So you're going to have like, if you have a weapon equipped, or if you have like a farm instrument equipped, then you would do a certain set of animations based on what you have equipped. But like I said, it's going to take a while to get all that done. Okay, so what's the content browser? No. So we have this in the world. Let's delete that. So let's open this up now if we can. So we can, and that's super annoying, but I forgot. Whenever you delete the intermediate and whatever else I deleted, saved or whatever, you have to go back into, I think it's editor settings. Yeah, right here, where it says default. You want to, like, I like the main window, which is this. So anytime I open anything, it'll open up in that. So now we're here, we can go to viewport. So I'm trying to figure out why our peasant, that's the bartender, not the peasant. Oh, we can't just delete it. And then you have to look. So at the very top, well, hang on, where it says skeleton near the bottom, I can't really do anything, but it's just, at the very bottom, it's a couple up, it'll say skeleton. This says char, and the one below it's gonna say UE4, so we want the char one. So I don't care right now. I want to compile it. I want to save it. It saves. Okay. So there was an issue with the blueprint, it looks like. Perfect. Oops. So we figured that out. We are down at 80. We want one more down. Perfect. Oop. Compile. So now what we can do is bring this guy in. We have our guy. Perfect. Okay, so then we want to go. Like I said, I do have some notes taken. And this is gonna be kind of a short stream for right now. During the week, I don't have like as much time, so I'm gonna have a little bit shorter streams. On the weekend, I might stream a game or something to, if anybody wants to come and play. I got a number of games. So if anybody wants to come and play, let me know. I mean, I have a lot of games. I just have to figure. I mean, like, I'm gonna postpone Battlefield 6 for now because of the issues that it's having. And I know some people that play Arma, so I'll probably go play some Arma. It's very different, but it's fun when you're playing with other people. Especially Meg. Meg's hilarious. Her and her cohorts are the Lemon Hens or whatever. They got a lot of funny people over there, so I enjoy kind of gaming with them. So what we can do is now we can close this because we don't need this open. We should have everything saved. And we're running it from in here. So what we first want to do is we want to go to our header and we want to make a couple classes.
Talk about buttered sausage. Talk about buttered sausage, where it comes from, what it does. Why is it doing what it's doing? Get it out of my face.
Oh, man. You inputs. Jeez. How you doing, Paradox? 36 months. Holy crap. It's been a minute. You mapping contexts. So then you would put, I think those go into protected. Yeah, those go into protected. So what you can do. Well, how you doing today? Hopefully you're having a good day. So I was talking to someone that's like, he's streaming right now before I started, and he's having issues too. But I think when you're playing with a group of people with Battlefield 6, it's not as bad. And I need to just kind of relax when I play. I get so worked up over it. But he basically said it's happening to him too, where he could be shooting someone, no hit point. I mean, they're like right there, and there's like no hit markers. I'm like, well, I get the hit markers all the time. It's just they don't do damage, or it's grouped together and it does very low damage, which super irks me. So we're gonna put you input actions. Okay. You input actions below. So we're gonna try to keep these kind of grouped together. So we got our U. Okay, so before we do anything, we need to go in here and actually make all our stuff first. So first we want our movement. My feet up. I bought a little, well, it's not little, it's like 43 inches long. It's like 15 inches tall. I can just put my feet on underneath my desk. And my cat loves laying up there now. I've played the tutorial. I haven't been through it yet. Like I said, I get kind of like, I don't trust people. So, I mean, from what I've heard, on the weekends is not a good time to play because people just come and attack you. But if you play during the week, usually it's not as bad and you won't get attacked as much. You can know, hey, I'm friendly, and hopefully they are too, because if not, they'll just start shooting you. So we want to do, where do I have this saved at? We'll do. Should I do it in character? Yeah, maybe. That's a DMZ. Well, yeah. Well, no, in DMZ, you can't kill your teammates. In Ark, you can. Yes, I hate Battlefield. Well, it's so like I said, I talked to someone that's streaming. He's live right now. I talked to some other people. They are all having the same issue, but they're playing with friends and stuff, so it's not as bad. And I don't have a lot of people that have Battlefield 6. So, input mapping. Hang on. Delete that real quick. Battlefield 6. So, I really like playing COD. Some of the modes, I like the multiplayer. I hated Warzone. Casual Warzone I haven't played yet, but I heard it's better than Warzone, so I'd probably be all right. Battlefield 6. So you have to remember, I started playing Battlefield at Battlefield 4, I think. So I had 4, 5, and 1. Did I do casual Warzone? I don't remember if I did casual Warzone. Did I? Oh yeah, okay. Yeah, I immediately died. Man, some of those people, I'm like, how do they, I'm sitting there jumping and sliding and stuff, and they're like headshot. I'm like, how is that a headshot? How do you get a headshot? But I prefer DMZ type. Yes, but I don't. Okay, I don't remember. So we'll do input action here. Input actions. Hang on. So, oh my gosh. So actually, hang on. Let me see if I can find it. Give me 1 second. I posted this on X. Yeah. I don't see anything. Okay, it's fine. So this. I don't think you guys can hear it, but here, we'll go back here. See this guy right there walking on nothing? And there's a guy right there. Or something's right there. As me can't fire worth a crap. Right? And then he's still up there. You see him? And I start just shooting him because I can kind of see him. And I like, how are you running up here? There was other people too. So what they were doing as well is there's a building back here that I guess you can't see. They would jump from that building. They'd come to this building and they'd be up here. And so I'm like, they're already cheating because you can't get into that back building on that top level. So there's no way you can go from up here to down here, but then they're walking on air. And I posted this, and if you look, I sent this to like these people. I don't know if anything happened. That was I had the most 131. Wow, 130. That's why I said I was pissed. I was pissed. I have people in my sights miss under 10 meters. A little weird, especially with a shotgun. Like, and then I wrote, yeah, right here with the shotgun for. I'm at 15 meters maybe at the most. I had him once for 17. I missed the second time, even though I'm looking like they're in my scope. And then 3 more shots to kill the guy because he was already almost dead because I was already shooting him with an assault rifle I ran out of bullets with. Oh, like I have tons and tons and tons of clips of me getting hit markers and no damage being done. And that's why I get so, like, irked. So I started playing at Battlefield 4, though. So Battlefield 4 was good. Battlefield 5 was good. Battlefield 1 was good. Oh, looks like there's ads are running. Those were all good, though. So I like those. This one, it's not that it's bad. It's just that it's... They need to fix shit. I'm just so annoyed, that's all. No. No. So we need to do our input action. So it says, I movements, and then we'll do... Here's input. I look. Okay. And I hate this. It just takes forever to... Oh, no, this one doesn't. This is 2D axis. And then this one is going to be the same. Up, down, left, right. Close that. We do... Go back out here. Inputs, action. So, so we'll name this movement because you can have more. So then you want to do this. So we'll do look, and then ads are about to be done. Okay, so oops. You do mouse. This one. Do another one. Movement. 3, 4. WASD. But yeah, so it's just like I said, I'm just annoyed with the game. It's they could do better. There's just no reason. There was nothing wrong with the beta, and then when the actual game came out, they had so many issues, and I'm like, so oh wait, D is to the right, so there's no issue. So A is going to have a swizzle. So it's How does this? Hang on, let me remember. No, it's not a swizzle. It's a negate. My bad. A, and then S or W is going to have a swizzle. So you're going from using this axis left and right to like forward and back. So that's what swizzle does. And then so a negate means it's negative. So instead of being a positive one when you hit D, it'd be a negative one to go left. And then this is going to be... Oh, we don't want trigger, we want inputs. We want 2 of these. It doesn't matter how it goes. So you want to swizzle it so it's going forward and backwards. And then you want to negate so it's only like, so it's going back. Okay, so we got that done. There's gonna be other things too, like I'll have a dodge. Like I said, there's gonna be combat, there's gonna be fishing, there's gonna be farming. I'll have to figure out drops and stuff. It's gonna be annoying. Annoying at the best. So we have our character. Is there anything else we needed to do? I don't think so. I mean, I could... we'll do the other ones later, because we're still gonna have to attack. We're gonna have to be picking up an item. We're gonna have to... Hey, thanks for the follow. I do anonymous follows, so you just want to chill, you can just chill. No have to say anything. So, oh yeah, so we're done. We can close this. I'm trying to keep it. Oh shoot, you wanna know what? It's not up. There we go. Okay, I'm trying to keep an eye on the stream a little bit just to make sure it's not lagging. Because even though I got like pretty decent computer, it still has some issues on Epic, and I switched it to low with Unreal. So, all right, so we have our input actions now. We can do our. I think we would have our U input mapping. Yeah, we're gonna have our U input mapping context. We're gonna it's a I think it's a pointer for oh, what is it? It is, we did what do we name it? I don't have it open. Shoot. I didn't do... Hang on, let me look and see how I did this real quick. So we're gonna do our movements context. We're gonna make sure this gets a U property as well. So this allows us to see it in the Unreal editor. Then we'll give it a category of inputs, so we can copy this. We have our movement context. We'll do U input action, and we'll do I guess we do movement action. We're gonna, so for any of our input actions, we're gonna do whatever action. So movement action, looking action, just so we know that that's the input. And then the next one would be U input action, and then looking action, and then we would still need. I don't know if they're callbacks though. I have it as callbacks. Callback functions for inputs. That's a good one. So it would be void movements const f. Was it f input action? Yeah. And value, and then we'll do value, and then we'll do void looking const f input action value. I think I forgot something. So this is not in. Okay, so let me look real quick. Let me look this up. So I think we're missing a header file. Let me look it up real quick though. Oh, this is 5.7. So if we look here, we need to add this up here. So there we go. So that should, yep. And then I don't know why that's red, but these squiggly lines mean we can now go here. We can create a definition of movements in here, and then we can do the same for this one. Create a definition for looking. And then we still need, what are we gonna, how are we gonna put this? This is kind of long, I do remember that. Okay, so we need a const f vector 2D. Hang on, let me move this down over here. I can't even see it. There we go. There we go. Yeah, now. So I did a lot of this already. So I kind of movement vector. I've been enjoying Red Dead Redemption 2. So what I've been working on that game, I haven't done it in a while. Yeah, that game is really, really good. I mean, you have it now, but I think it's a really, really good game. What I was started to work on is trying to get all the, like, the perfect pelts to make everything you need to make. So whether it's at your camp, you can, I don't know how far you are, but you can make different clothes. It's not giving much away. You can make different clothes, and you can do different things at camp that require certain things, so you have to go find those things. And I started working on that. I was almost done with the camp, and I was maybe 25% of the way into the clothing. All right, so we gotta move it. We're gonna grab the value that's input. Oh, that's for looking. Hang on, that needs to be moved up here. So we're gonna grab the value from the movement, and we're going to get that vector 2D from it, so we kind of know which way we're going. Const F rotator, control, rotation, get control rotation. So what are you, I don't know if I actually beat the game. I know I got like at the end, but I don't know if I actually beat it. So I probably should go back through. Honestly, I might on the weekends, maybe Saturday and Sunday. I might do a day or two during the week, streaming, coding and stuff. And then on the weekends, so it'd be maybe Tuesday, Thursday or something. I don't want to really do it Friday because, okay. I don't want to do it on Friday because I usually go shopping now and that. So maybe Tuesday, Thursday I might stream. And then, I don't know, Monday, my bad. Monday, Thursday I might stream. And then Saturday, Sunday, I would, stream a game or something, like whether it's a game, everybody could play, or, it'll probably be during the day though, in the morning, until like morning my time. So right now for me, it's 8:02. So like 12 hours from now in the morning. And, I'd probably start playing a game. Like I got the Claire Obscure Expedition 33. I want to play, and I'll play that for a little while if people want to get on and they like want to play, whatever game if I have it. If not, then I'll look at getting it. If it's like Peak, I don't have that. Heard that game's pretty good. I have some of the other fun ones that you can run around collecting stuff with. Oh my gosh, I forgot the name of it. But we can do something like that as like community or whatever. And I know most people aren't up is when I get up and start streaming. That's why I'll probably stream something solo at first. Rotation.y and 0.f. Did I? Oh. I'm always on Steam. Let me... Except for right now, I think oh no, I am. I think I just like minimized it. It's opening somewhere. I don't know where. Oh, it's right here. Oh. Yeah, no, I was on actually. Let me, it's probably because I okay, there. I have it set so I'm invisible all the time because I usually do that during the day. So, oh wait, no. Oh, oops, my bad. We forgot our F rotator. There we go. That Y. Yeah. Oops. So we're grabbing our control rotation, saving it there, grabbing the raw yaw rotation. Then we want to normalize F vector forward. Oop. Yeah, no, I'm like always on. If you ping me and I notice, or because usually I'll pop up if someone messages me, it'll pop up. Like I have it open. Take the yaw rotation for forward. Unit axis. Rotation matrix. Get unit axis. E axis. Oh, you can see it, yeah. Yaws. Okay. Add movement. Oh, okay. Oh. So we forward direction, and then we'll have our vector dot y, and then we'll do the same. Right direction equals F. Rotation matrix. Oh yeah, okay. Axis E Y. Add move. Input right direction. Movement vector dot y or x. That's weird. So you have x here and then y here. That's from a I don't know. It works. That's all I know. And then for looking, F vector 2D. Oops. Equals value gets 2D. Okay, yeah. Controller pitch inputs is look axis vector dot x, I think, or y. Add controller pitch. Oh, input look axis vector x. Okay, so we're good here. Actually, I like to close these out if I don't need them. I can go over here and look at, like, see what's there. Even though I close them, it still shows everything. It's kind of nice. Then here, oops. Oh man. Enhanced inputs. Was it? Okay, inputs, components, bind action, movement, action, so E, trigger, events, triggered, this, oh, so you could see, oops, there we go, hang on. Oh, you want to know what? We forgot to probably add that. Grab this real quick. All right, where'd that thing go? We can do this. You enhance input component. Probably need to add this. Up here. Oh, it's over here. Oh, there's a ton of stuff. I'm just gonna grab it all. There. Oh, no, it's not this. This is not right. That is not right. So... okay, let's do this. There we go. There we go. Oh, shoot. It might go away. We have this, and then we're going to have our... so we have our movement action, which is... oh, movement. So we're going to do... a player can... I could have swore it was shift space. So if you go here, do shift... there's supposed to be a thing which tells... okay, here, let's just do this. So usually what you do when you want to see what's in it is you do this, and then you can do... that is weird, it's not showing. That's a... well, anyways, it's gonna be a player character. And then movement. So why is it's in... I spell it wrong? Hang on, let's... I guess we can check it. Enhanced input component. Huh. Oh, you want to know what? No, I forgot. So we want to keep this. So we want to do... basically, we want to check if... because we don't... it doesn't see that because we haven't set that up. Enhanced... oh my gosh. Enhanced... input component. And we're going to save that as an enhanced... oops. There, now it should see here in a second. Input, when I finish this, component equals, we're going to cast check U enhance input component. So we're casting to this. And then we're player component, I think. And player input component. There we go. Okay, so if that... so see how... so cast check isn't working. Oh, that's why, because I spelled it wrong. So basically, if it doesn't cast, if I remember right, if it doesn't cast, it just does not run anything. It doesn't run this if statement at all. It'll skip it. So if you're not moving, that's probably why. So if you do enhanced input component here, bind action, so you want your U... I don't know why it's not. It just shows them... here we go, it's right here. Kinda. I mean, you got too much stuff in the way. Cannot find identifier. Dang. Why is it not? So it loads. So usually if you do, I could have swore it was Control Shift like space. It should have. Oh wait, look action. My bad. So we do trigger events of triggered of this. So this object, a player character look. Did I do looking? There. So do look action, right? Yeah, we have looking action. Oh, my bad. Wait, why it's not working? Looking action. So that's good. Did I not do something back here? Nope, that's fine because the thing's here. Enhance input components. Why is it not working now? So we can do F5 and check. It should work. So something failed. So if we scroll... Oh, hang on. Do I have... Oh, oops. This I don't need. My bad. That's why. Not really, but it's... So we do F5 again. No. If we go back here, it should be movement. Movement at, wait, no, hang on. Okay, no, we have movement action here. And movement, so basically you're linking, so we made that. Hang on, let me think of how this works. So this was supposed to. Oh, you want to know? All right. So this is how this works. So we would have to go into Unreal. There'd be a couple areas you wanted to put your input movement mapping contacts, another little area to put this in there, another area to put this. The names are irrelevant. I can name these whatever I want. What happens is I need to link what's in the Unreal Editor, so we made that movement and the looking in there and link it here. So then these two would, this would be linked to that. So then what this does is it'll then link, it'll know that this movement stuff right here in this area would then link back into here, into this movement action, which will then link into the blueprint for the character, which then will allow the character to move or look in this case. But I'm not seeing any issues of why a player not standard syntax use and to create a pointer. What does it need to be, a pointer? Hang on. Oh, yep, you want to know it right here? I did not even realize. Oops, not that one. It's going to be this one. And this one. There. So now if we do it, this should work. It did not, though. But that fixed part of the issue. As you can see now, because it said needed a pointer. Undeclared identifier. So, what's going on here? Oh, looks like there's going to be ad running here shortly. Let's take this out real quick. So, enhanced inputs components. So, why is this one working? So if I switch this out with this, Okay, so technically this should be working because this, it's literally enhanced input component. There is no issue with this. Oh, I see what the issue is. Hang on. Hey. Oh wait, no, my bad. It's this. Oh my gosh, I'm dumb. So one could be fine, I guess, but since you need this, now both of them are seeing it. That's the whole okay. Wow. Okay, we got that though. So that, like I said, so now when we do an F5, we can look down here. It might have fails. I'd ignore those. Oh, and it's just gonna open now. That works. I thought F5 would just kind of check it. All right. Okay. Okay, so it is working. My bad. I was checking YouTube real quick. All right. So we should have it up. So if we... All right. Oh, we need to... Okay, first we need to go into the blueprints. Character, blueprint character. So we need to look down. Like I was mentioning a little bit before, we need to look for input. So if we type in input up here, we have our input, and then we need to add our mapping context and our movement in our look. Oops. There we go. Compile, so it's fine. It's running for 90 seconds, all right. So let's trying to remember what we need. It's there is a game mode. Let me see if I even have that done, honestly. Let me see. Uh-oh. Game modes. Data only blueprint strats. Hey, how you doing? This is Johnny B. Data only. Yeah, I'm trying to do C++. I got that behind. I wanted to learn just I don't know. I know, what is it, Devereaux was like, yeah, you should just do like just blueprints, and I'm like, but I've always wanted to learn C++. I'm trying to remember how to do. So I have some notes. There are things. Yeah, there's some. Oh yeah, oops. Dang it. For the most part, I mean, I can understand this, but then when you're talking like, I thought I had it somewhere. Hang on, let me. I have way too many notes. Hang on. So, like this, right? So this will, for the mapping context, that's what that is. So you get your controller, cast the player controller. I'm trying to figure out where I did that at. don't know if I did. That's movements. I don't think I did that. I just copy and pasted everything I had. I'm like, there's something going on. We need to do that. Their component. Did I? Yeah, it is different though. Let me. Can I play? Oh wait, no, not yet. We need to do a game. Don't know. Oop, wait. What is it? Oh, it's game mode. It is not game mode. It is. There we go. Let's make this bigger again. Blueprint. Okay, yeah, blueprint class. All right, I should have known that. Okay, there's that window. Blueprint class. Game mode base. BP. Game mode. For now, I don't know what to name it. Can you have multiple game modes? I don't remember. Player state, player controller, default pawn class. EP. Compile. Let's see if that works. That did not work. Okay. Okay, I cannot remember. All right, change the. Oh yeah. Okay, so edits. My bad. Project settings. Maps and modes. Mode. There we go. Uh-oh. I can't move him yet. But oh, actually we can see that I do. I am him. So I don't really need that other guy in here. But I am him. So now I need to figure out why I'm not moving. I always forget something when it comes to the movement. But this time I didn't. Usually I forget the usually I forget this stuff in here, but I didn't this time. So, 'cause that's all good. Oh. Okay, so I guess we can do the camera stuff then. Okay, so let's close this all down. Oop. There we go. So we want to do in here. Okay, so let's do camera boom. Create default sub object of use a camera component. Oh, use spring arm. Wait, or did I? Yeah, we need to do the spring arm, and then we took up the camera to the spring arm. Arm component. I think I'll need to add that as well. The spring arm components, and then text is camera boom. Okay, so we don't have use spring arm. Use spring arm components. Include this. So, do I need to put that? I think I need to probably put that in. I do not, because we're setting it here. So why is this not? Like I said, I have some notes. I'm just kind of checking to see what I'm. I don't think I missed anything. It's nothing there in the header file. It just starts with camera boom. Begin play. Oh, actually, I think I see what's going on. Well, first we'll just do this. 'Cause that is right. I don't know what's going on with it. If a player controller equals cast checked a player controller. Oh man, syntax is fun though. I'm kind of figuring it out. Get controller cast checked. I missed something? There's that. Okay. Oh. There we go. And nope. So if you, oops, you enhanced input enhanced puts local player subsystem of subsystem equals you local player. Oh, wait, no. Get subsystem you enhanced local player subsystem player player controller, yeah, get local, I think it's like local player, you enhanced local local. Do I not have this one? I probably need this one as well. So let's look that one up. Get. Okay, so no, it's just okay. This one. Input subsystem. I thought I can check. Input enhanced. Okay, we do have it. Okay. So why? Oh. So subsystem. Add mapping context. And then this is going, what mapping? What? See, it does it here now. I don't know what's going on. I didn't do it before. But this kind of tells you what you should put in there. So we need the mapping context, which we saved as movement context. And then priority 0. So what's going on with that? Okay, no. Oh, geez. All right. So it's before. You local player get subsystem. Okay, so enhanced view. Local player subsystem. What is it? What did I miss? Input. I missed input. Okay. Okay, so yeah, there we go. So input local player subs. There we go. So this. Components. There's. Got the spring arm. We're missing the. No. So let me do this then. Let's see what's going on. So it fails. Okay. So camera boom. Error camera. Undeclared modifier. I don't know where else it was declared at because we're declaring it right here. I think that would be fine. Because when I look through my notes, it's not anywhere else. I'm looking, I'm not seeing. So I guess here, let's just do this. We'll be use controller rotation pitch equals false. B use controller rotation yaw equals false. B use controller rotation roll equals false. Cut. Okay, so we want those all to be false. Get character. Can I get character movement? Yes. So we're gonna do B use controller desired rotation. True. Character. B use. What are we doing? No. It's rotation rate. F rotator. Okay, 0.f. 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 Character movements. B orient. Rotation of movement equals false. Oh, true. I thought that one was false. So, and then it's like, hey, do camera. Camera boom equals. Create default sub objects. Use spring arm component. That should work because we have the spring arm. Huh. Text. So why is this not working? Let's see what it says. Camera. Yeah, I don't. So here's it's saying it's this, but we're setting it, so I don't know what the issue is. It also says, hey, it's an undeclared identifier, but we're declaring it. I'm confused. So if we do camera boom again, can we get anything off it? We can't because it's not. There's no member list. So where? Let me see. Yeah, I'm not sure. This is very interesting. It should not be doing that. We can actually don't need. I think anytime Unreal sees a capital letter, I think it puts a space in between that. All right. So let us look at it's always fun to look at. So I'm going to look at Claude. The AI. Make sure. So I'll click that. All right. So how would I set up a spring arm and camera in Unreal C++? Let's see if it's something similar. I mean, I should just open up another project. Let me move this out of the way though. Oh. This is why. Whoops. Okay, so that's why. So we just need to go back into here. We need to do a U input action for. It has it for the camera and the spring arm. Oh, it says class. So what we could do. My bad. Class use spring arm components, class U camera component. All right, look at our old close. Okay. We don't have so what they did here, at least with Sonic did or whatever, or Claude or whatever. So they have this here. So we actually put it up here. But they set spring arm. Oop. Okay, I do need it. Okay. So, and they have it in the protected. That's why I wasn't finding it, because I put it in the private. Am I going to need... So if we think about it, am I going to need the spring arm and the camera to be protected? So is it going to need a class below using it? I don't think we're going to have a class below. So we can just create a private section. And then just create the... so it's U. It was a U property visible anywhere, and then U spring arm components. We named it. What were we named? Camera boom, I think, right? Yes, camera boom. Okay, so camera boom, and we'll create a U property. Well, anywhere U camera component of view camera, maybe. It's going to be the camera we're using the view, or for specifically or character camera maybe, or player camera. How about that? We'll do player camera. So this camera is specifically for the player, and then if we have another camera, we can name it, you know, blah camera. I think that'd be a good idea. All right. Okay, so now when we go back here, that's fine. So we have set root attachment, isn't it? No, setup. Oh, no. So it's not. It's setup attachments. Get root components, and then camera boom is arm length equals. We can do 300F for right now, and then we can do camera boom of use pawn rotate. Oh no, control rotation is true, and then we want to set up our view camera, or we named it player camera. What do we name it? Player camera. Okay. Player camera equals create beef sub-object U camera component. So it looks like we don't have that. Oh, we do have that. Text is going to be player camera, and then we'll do a player camera, and this is where we'll set it up to attach to camera boom. Player camera. Oop. So why is this not working now? It looks like it's the same. You so it's okay, so that didn't. So that's fine. Why is this one not working? Okay, so let's try it again. Player camera. We have it. But it's not working. So we have our class, camera components. Now the class is actually not declared in the header. The class is declared in the CPP file. Oh, why is this an issue? Okay, so let's look at this one. Actually, that's a good idea. Let's set that. Let's give them a category too. Since we're not doing 2 words, that's fine. I'm not sure. So like I said, I'm not sure what's going on. So and then if you look here, I don't like this lag speed. Okay. So why? So I mean here, I mean that's what we were trying to do. Unless I did something stupid. Nope, I put equals. So player camera's fine, right? But when you do, oops, as soon as you do this, it does that. So set up attachment of camera boom. Oop. I'm not sure what's going on. Why? Maybe I don't. So what does this say? Am I missing? Let's look up a U camera component. Because we have the spring arm, but I don't see the camera. So that might be it. I don't know why this would work. Oh, probably because we're setting it. But since there is no U camera component, that might be what the issue is. Yeah, we don't have the camera component. That's what's going on. And of course that was the issue. Saw that one. Okay, so we can push play. This should work now. Now moving will not work. I need to get into okay, so it did not work, damn it. I do not know why it did not work. Okay. Oh, I don't know what I'm doing. Okay, so why did it work now? I'm confused. So there's the camera now, right? So we see our camera. So if we go in here, we can do our... So we have our camera and our player camera. See, as a space, like I said, I think it's because of the lowercase and capital. So we have our camera. So if we go to our viewport, here's our stuff. So we push play. Inserted. I don't know what the issue is. It's like here's 2 breakpoints, and I don't know why. I'm not sure why it did not play. I didn't do it up here, did I? Oh no, I just added the, okay. So F5. So it works. Should have done rebuild, but maybe. Ah. Hello, how you doing? Is it X Zoomies? I like the name. Oh, wait, it's over here. Boom. So I need to just having a little bit of an issue, but I'll be alright. I'll figure it out maybe. Just slowly trying to figure out what's going on because whenever I hit play, this happens. Push remote. So what's going on? Okay. Because I don't know what the issue is. Maybe I need to select the project. Allows you to check. Huh. Yeah, it's it's a little interesting. I'm not, like I said, I'm not exactly sure what's going on because usually it'll pop up in the log, but I'm not seeing anything in the log that would indicate there is a problem. I can maybe just try to rebuild. I've been told by, it depends. I've been told by people to do just blueprints because it does everything you need it to do. And then I've had people tell me, hey, I mean, if you have an issue, it's a good idea to understand how the code works. So to do C++ instead. But for me, I get kind of confused on blueprints, at least with C++. I have a better understanding of what I'm looking at than with the blueprints, because sometimes those blueprints get kind of wild and I'm like, I don't know, I don't understand. Like where it has, I think one thing I've seen, it's like, hey, this output is plugged into where you're multiplying it, but then you're using it somewhere else. I'm like, how does that even work? And that's to run on tick or whatever, but I'm a beginner anyways. I might have no. Hey man, me and you are in the same boat. You can like go look at the code too. So I mean, I've had people, because with blueprints, you can do things quicker, but with C++ you can incorporate more into like the nodes. Like, well, because now I'm thinking about, I mean, you can do that with blueprints too. So if you need to add a new pin into a node, you can do that. There is no issue. You gotta ignore some of these errors though, because they don't really mean anything. So if I do... Yep. I will agree with you on that. So I want debug editor. So at least let's, because I can still open it without it crashing. I don't know why it's crashing though. What I could do is just copy out these two programs into like Claude or something. Be like, hey, why is this crashing? Oh, it's gonna be crazy. So here it goes. So you take, if you've played like Stardew Valley, so you kind of have a game like that, but then you take like Harvestella. If you've ever played that, it's like a SquareSoft game. And you take that. So basically, what I was looking at wanting to do was, like where you can fish, you can do farming, you can do like gathering, and then you can cook. So you could, you know, cook fish or cook whatever, just make stuff. And then, okay. So it's kind of like, yeah. So take like that. And then you also could go out and, you know, instead of like in Stardew Valley, you'd go into the mine to fight monsters. I think it was like usually only a couple types. Well, mine would be more like an open world. So you would kind of go out, kind of like Harvestella, which is why I mentioned it. But yeah, that's kind of what I was looking at making. It's gonna take me a very, very long time because I'm like I'm a noob. I kind of. Oh wait, better go. Yeah. It'll. Well, it's just taking like a couple games and mix and matching, and then like I'm not gonna have any because you can do like gameplay ability systems, so you can do your. I mean, I have health and stuff, but I'm not going to have any skills per se, so you're not going to get better at fishing. You just get a better fishing rod. Maybe later on I will like make another game that would incorporate stuff like that. But right now, no. It's because the course I have for that is like hours and like 106 hours. I got it on Udemy or Udemy or however you want to say it. I might take him out. So if we do camera, trying to implement C++ as well. Yeah, you can start as Blueprint. So that's what I know someone did. He started all Blueprint, completely 100% Blueprint for his project, or for not even, he was doing a template. So then he finished his template recently. Actually, I'll probably go right over to him here in a little bit if you want to. I think your name looks familiar, I will say that. But he finished his template that he's going to be using to make his, you know, games. But he decided to almost rewrite the whole thing in C++. So that's what he's been doing. Hang on, let's delete that. I push play. It still fires. I don't. Okay. So I guess we're going to stop. So near. Oh, I've heard of that game. I'm sorry. I should have asked. I've heard of that game. I don't think I've played it. Oops. Control A. There we go. I guarantee you I'm just missing something stupid. I know I am. I have a feeling it's like something dumb. Issue with my code. Header. And then a CPP file. Okay. CPP file. There we go. Let's see if it's something small. I'm missing. Yeah, that's. We don't have a socket on the thing. What they're saying is this. So there's literally nothing wrong with my code. Maybe. I haven't. I mean, I don't know if I want to go between first and third person, just stay in third person, or just stay in first person. I think third person for sure, but I don't know if I want to. Maybe, probably just third person, honestly. It'd probably be a little easier to play. Oh, he's on. Oh, take head as a socket? Yeah. unfortunately, like what I'm using is a Cinti asset, so having it gets a little complicated. We can go look real quick. Like it doesn't, I guess not necessarily, it's more of a pain, honestly. It should be opening. There it is. Oh my gosh. So the thing, so if you actually, so what I did was I got the first person template from Unreal, and I like looked at it. Their head thing was just freaking weird. Like the socket, like the camera was like, it had a head. It like the head was like had a super long neck, so it was just super weird. So basically what I was thinking, if I wanted to do first person, is I would take that first person from Unreal, I'd take that and incorporate it in, so when you zoomed in it would switch over to that, and then as soon as you start like going away, so back to third person, it would switch back to your other character you were using. Camera. Yeah, but the notes, like, so that becomes more of a pain too, because when you start to look down, like you want the camera far enough forward so when you look down you don't see inside your body, but then that becomes more of a pain because as soon as you move it more forward, then the arms you don't really see as well. Yeah, it's kind of a it becomes a pain. Yeah, I did not know that. Random stuff. Oops. New notes. Look up. Was it near clip for first person? Was it camera? Yeah. See, so here they just set up a camera. Near clip plane. Okay, so near clip plane. Okay, I have that written down. I'll have to look into that. Oh, it is up. Okay. So yeah, so I don't need, like, it's like, hey, add this, and you don't have to add that. But you literally can't clip into. Oh, so if you look, you can't. So that means you probably can't really look. Oh, I'll have to look into that and see how that works. But yeah, it's probably about that time though. I'll have to look into seeing why this is doing what it's doing. I'm not exactly sure. Like, this is kind of what I was kind of basing it off of, except for like this has hair and eyebrows. But you don't have to have, like, you don't have to use this socket. Alright, yeah, I'll have to look into see why I'm doing that. That's kind of annoying. But I am streaming on 2 places, so over on YouTube. I'm gonna head out. I'll probably be back on Thursdays, what I'm thinking, Mondays and Thursdays. So, oh sure. Hang on. Hang on. Stop real quick. Let me bring that back up. Let me close that. Here. I I have to get it running then push play. It's gonna take, jeez, it takes forever. Okay. Nope. Yep. I guess that's just gonna take a second. It just takes, just to log in. There's two of them. There's 2 breakpoints. And it doesn't really explain what they are. I didn't see anything in the. So I push play. So this break, remote. Let me close that real quick. So we're gonna copy this. Note issue. Okay, so that's the first one. Is this one? Static failed debug. I don't know if you can search. Oops. So we want to do fatal error. Oh shoot. Control. Hang on. I don't know where it went. I lost it. Looks like it might be up here though. Oh no, that's just issues with the code. So then we're down here. Oh, we can find it real quick. It's this. What am I doing? There, it's right here. We are down at the bottom. All right. But yeah, that's the first error. So when you click play, it goes to this UE debug error. Serialize. So let's do this real quick. Copy it. Paste it. Okay. So there's. I thought we could search through this, and it wasn't. Here, fatal error. Line 10. What's that in? Unreal. Sorry, I had to shut the window. So there's under. So yeah, those are the 2 errors. I'll have to. And when I push play, it just closes down the whole thing. That's what I'll get. I'll have to figure it out. See if I can at least. Yeah, like I said, I'll figure it out. But over, like I said, I'm streaming on 2 places. So YouTube, like I said, I'll be back. And Twitch both. Mondays and Thursdays, I think, is when I'll do streaming game dev. Hopefully I can figure out this issue Tuesday or Wednesday. and get that fixed so that we can keep going. I hopefully and maybe do a little bit of work if I do get it passed to actually get them moving, and then maybe look at doing some animations. Yeah, I know, eventually. And you do too, man. Just you got it. Wow, I smell a skunk. That's why. So basically, I have a window. So I am on the like the ground floor, or no, I'm underneath. So my house is it's like a triple or a quadplex or quad level house. Oh, and thanks for the follow as well. Oh my gosh, I forgot I did have that going on. Man, yeah. But anyway, so like the room I'm in is in the ground, so the window is almost at the level of the ground outside. Well, I had that open, but since I live in Michigan, it's cold out, so I had a storm screen shut, so it's still really warm in here. Like that, barely any cold air comes in. And then I started smelling the skunk. That's why I got up and I closed the window. So, yeah. But anyways, so YouTube, like I said, Mondays and Thursdays is what I'm thinking. So until then, YouTube, I'm gonna stop stream now, and I hope you have a awesome day, and I will see you guys later. And if you want to come over to Twitch, same name over on Twitch, Sir Dr. Dark, or Dr. Dark. And we're gonna go over to X was his name. I forget. But anyways, I'll see you later, YouTube. So bye.